All right, how's everyone doing? I'm Rich Celenza. Thanks for checking out my channel. So what I want to get into today is something related to fitness, go figure, but it's actually regarding confidence. And I think if people that aren't that confident regarding anything in life, if they just do something fitness related, is a huge game changer and they don't realize it. There's also things I'm going to talk about in the video as well that I think is a game changer too, but let's just start with fitness. I teach a Mastering Self-Confidence program and I love helping men. I can help women too, but I love when they build confidence and start believing in themselves and going after what they want to go after. Kind of getting over the fear of worrying about what everybody thinks about them and all that type of shit, and just really realizing how important they are as a person and how to develop certain skills along the way and how that takes time. In this case, though, with people learning to build some confidence to go after a fitness element is really shocking to me that they don't know this, but I guess they weren't raised in it. I was raised by parents that were very athletic, that pushed sports all the time, that loved sports. I was with a lot of family members that loved going to sporting events, playing sports, weights, all these different types of things, so I was engulfed in it. Not only that, we were also boats, water skiing, snow skiing, going surfing, all these different types of things I was fortunate to be around. And a lot of people I realized weren't born in those, in those elements, I guess you could say. What was interesting, I was in Chicago, but we visited Florida so much, and even sometimes California, I got a taste of kind of both lives, a lot different than most people, especially my friends that grew up in Chicago. I'm going to just give you an example. One of the guys that helps me with my information, with my podcast and my YouTube stuff, when I met him, he was very, I don't want to say he didn't have a lot of confidence, but he was a young student. He was very skinny and scrawny. And then when he met me, we would start talking about weightlifting and different things in that nature. We would go back and forth, and I would tell him, come to the gym with me, dude. Come to the gym with me. And because he just really, I could tell he wanted to start getting bigger, get stronger. He wanted to just change his identity, especially with girls. A lot of people don't want to admit it. He wanted to look better. He wanted to get some abs, all these things, and he was almost always intimidated. No, I can't go with you. I can't go with you. I'm not going to go with you. He still hasn't gone with me, this lazy ass. But he did start working out in his apartment complex, and he has changed so unbelievably. His body's changed. His posture's changed, because literally when I met him, he was like this type of guy, and he was literally like that. And then the next thing, now when I'm talking to him, he's almost like, now he's a man talking to me. He's not like a little boy, and he was still a man, but his disposition changed. And I see this with a lot of my family members, a lot of even my friends, their kids too, that I talk to a lot about with fitness that may have some, and this goes for guys and girls that may sometimes not feel confident. They may even play sports really well, but then when it comes to other things regarding being confident, they're nervous, they're scared, and I get that, all right? But I tell them, stick with fitness. One thing, you're taking care of your body. It's a great thing for you, not only now, but for the rest of your life. But I'm telling you, if you have a problem building up confidence regarding a lot of things in life, and I get it, one thing you may want to start doing is doing some type of exercise. That doesn't mean you have to run to a gym and become a bodybuilder. That doesn't mean you have to go, become a power lifter. That doesn't mean you got to go do mixed martial arts, karate. That doesn't mean you got to go out and kick ass unless you want to. But what I am telling you though, by getting, in better shape, and sometimes you don't even realize just by changing your appearance starts to give you a whole different mindset on who you are. Especially if you're heavy and out of shape and you start losing that weight, you may feel different. You're light on your toes. You may start breathing differently. You may start moving differently. I know this sounds, maybe if you're overweight, you don't realize that. And if you're too skinny and you feel very weak, again, by building some strength in time, 6 months, a year, you're going to be like, holy cow, I can lift this. I can do this. I'm coordinated in doing this. And again, the trick is finding what you love to do too. But I'm just telling you, if you can get into any better shape that you're already in, maybe it will help. Now, if you're already in really great shape and you still have, it's hard for you to build up some confidence or you lack confidence, that's understandable as well, okay? I get that. This is for somebody, I'm just trying to give an observation on what I think might work for somebody. And here's another thing too, which I said at the beginning of the video, to build up confidence. You may like guns, hypothetically. You were just always afraid of them, but you like them. You may want to go take a gun class, right? You may be interested in going camping, hypothetically. You may like surfing. You may want to try rock climbing. start off with maybe something that you can also do individually, not always team related. I think a lot of people, when they want to build confidence or they want to do certain things, they're nervous about what other people there are going to treat them, how they're going to treat them, which usually it's not bad, but in their mind they're thinking, oh my God, I'm not as advanced. They're going to be so much better than I am. They're going to look at me like I'm a moron. I don't even say, you join a gun club and they're all masters with, they all know they're professional marksmen, and then you go there and you never even shot a gun. So my point being is I understand being nervous to getting around certain clubs or people that are doing things you love. Maybe just take it at the beginning individually. Just attacking things that you want to do that you can slowly but surely build confidence, that have nobody else involved. And that's why a lot of times I'll say rock climbing or hiking or surfing. I don't care if it's skating. Even if you go to a gym, go by yourself for a while. Don't worry about getting a trainer. You don't have to start hanging out with a bunch of dudes that are, hardcore unless you want to. But, besides getting in shape, and I think, again, that helps people build confidence, I also think people have to understand, take the endeavor solo. But learn to just kind of become comfortable and make sure that's what you want to do. Because I think a lot of people, what they say they want to do, and then they go do it, they're like, I don't like this. Like, I went through that as a kid. I wanted to always fish. Then I went fishing, and I said, this sucks. I'm bored to death. I jumped out of it, and I said, I got to get back into sports. But it could be bowling. It could be whatever the hell you want it to be. Learn to go do it by yourself for a while. You don't always need somebody else to go with you. And that takes confidence in itself to kind of like endeavor certain things independently. But you'd be shocked. Once you start to realize you could do something by yourself, you could kind of become comfortable doing it with others as well. And I realized that even this may sound crazy, going to the movies. I was always obsessed going to the movies, and then I wanted to go to the movies much more often than everyone else, and then nobody wanted to go with me. So I went accidentally to meet a buddy at the movie theater, and I lost him. It was too crowded. And this is before the cell phone age. This is in the 80s. And I went to the movie by myself. And then from there on out, I've been going to the movies ever since. I loved it. I found out going to the movies by myself, I picked the movie I want. I picked the time I want. If I wanted to stay to catch a second movie, I could do that. I could do whatever I wanted to do there. It was amazing. Now, I still go with other people. But my point being is I didn't have the confidence to do that. And when you do start doing things in that nature, you just build up a confidence. So I think that's really something you should look into as well. So just want to do a quick video. I know it was more related to fitness, but I wanted to throw that in as well. So I'm going to wrap it up there. If you get a chance, check out my podcast, The Rich Celenza Show. WTF are you talking about? So if you want to know anything about confidence, or at least what I teach, you can go to masteringselfconfidence.com. I'm also on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So that's all I got for you today. All right, take care and stay safe.